Hey guys, this is Cyber Warrior 94 here doing a review on Transformers Classics Optimus Prime. He is, in fact, a true representation of his Generation 1 for himself. Rolls pretty good. My first Transformers review is going out great. He's pretty much aerodynamic. He has a sleeper, that's pretty cool. He has smokestack that will turn into a gun eventually. Get onto that later in the review. Noticeable feet. He doesn't have any noticeable kibble until you look underneath, but they did a really good job on him. I'm pretty impressed. What I'm really impressed is that underneath, when you flip it around, you don't see any robot kibble besides the noticeable leg hips and the noticeable feet pads. Otherwise, they fluently covered up most of things. And I don't know if you guys can see in the camera or not, but apparently these windows are clear, so you can see clearly inside that there is a driver's seat. So that's what I really like the way how they integrate it in here. The sleeper, I don't know why I don't like it, but the sleeper makes it look as if it's not really connected, because it's just held on by one peg. But it's a good peg. It makes it look a little bit stiff, a little bit awesome. Okay, so for vehicle size comparisons, let me just put them back there. I have Energon Scout Class Strong Arm. He, compared to a Scout Class, is pretty small, but pretty bulky, kind of Voyager-like bulkhead from Animated. Here's a side comparison to them. Let me just move the camera back a little bit to get a better shot you got. So here is Strong Arm compared to Optimus Prime. So, as you can see, in length, he is almost like a Scout Class, but in height and bulk, he's pretty big. I think he's worth it. Now, let's get on to the transformation, shall we? Yes. Transformation. The transformation is quite integrated within this bot. First, you're going to have to do is remove off the sleeper. Yes, the sleeper is removable. And that's also part of it, so I'm just going to let it go. Be careful about the smokestack gun, as sometimes these little pieces like to get depegged. So that's part one. Okay, now that we got that taken care of, let's start off with the feet. What you want to do with the side legs of the legs are these panels right there. Just flip them over the wheels. They actually do a good job of covering up the wheels like so. Next thing, if you want to, is you might want to lift these a little bit up and flip up the feet. And I guess while you're at it, the knees do bend. But that's basically it for this part. Sorry about the change there, but I need to really get a sky view of this figure. So the next thing you want to do is remove these two front sides from the bumper of the truck, and that'll free up the arms. Now, when you're doing this, you might want to, let me just get this. You want to straighten up the arms like so, like this, on both sides. Yes, you need to do on both sides, people. You can't just skip this part. This part is very important. And then just flip them forward like so. Next half, you're going to twist this forward like so, make the bumpers face like this on the side. Twist the arms downward, and take this piece, pull down the arms, then pick this, and wrap it around the arms so it'll be fluently flush, and just twist them around until you see this pretty little yellow seam. Do the exact same on this arm. Let's get to it. Come on. We don't have all day, buddy. We don't have all day. No, we don't. Okay. So just flip it around, and there you go. That's the arms. Now there's a problem here. You need to twist around the waist. Instead of twisting around from the waist here, oh yeah, might want to straighten out the legs first. Instead of twisting from the waist here, you're going to have to twist it from the upper heart. That's what I really like about this figure. This figure has so much unexpected surprises. Just twist it around, and, oh, right. And make sure you have this thing pretty much straightened out before. You might want to straighten out the head out before that. And just make sure they are aligned, and that's it. Now onwards to the head. What you do is that this part will be like this in robot or vehicle mode, I mean. What you do is just unfold that and try to take out the head. It's pretty tough sometimes. Just twist it around, and all you do next is you lift up this part until it's closed up to the back. Fold this in like so. Take the back bumper, you can wish. Actually, yeah, you have to do that before you do anything. Flip that up, then pick the bumper. Just fold that inwards. Then fold that up. And just fold that down. And there is Optimus Prime in this all glory. Separate the legs too. That's one badass Prime. Didn't want to leave in the dark with this part. Flip up the knee pads. That's also a major part if you want an accurate robot. No robot can go without knee pads, can they? I am Optimus Prime, and I will defend the humans of Earth from Megatron and Decepticons. Yes, folks, this is Optimus Prime in his true robotic glory. Let's zoom out. Shall we? Optimus Prime, zoom out. Okay, so here is Optimus Prime in robot mode. For a Voyager's type robot, he is very articulated. He can bend at the knees. Epic awesomeness. He can't do anything in the foot besides that, but it still has the epicness. He can move his legs forward and back and out to the side, which is kind of great. He can move his arms to the side, forward and back as well, and he can bend at the elbow, unlike the Voyager form. His wrists don't swivel that easily. Actually, they don't swivel at all. But they don't move back and forth either, so that doesn't make any sense. His head is fully articulated. He can do a full 360, which is awesome. And one thing to note, like the Generation 1, which I really like to add, this is the real grill. He has a fake grill on the front and fake headlights on his... Yeah. He also retains the front from the original vehicle mode, so you can still see the driver's seat and steering wheel and everything. I really like this figure a lot, and I hope Hasbro has already made enough Optimus Primes, but him and Revenge of the Fallen Prime and Cybertron Prime are my top 3 favorites. Really, this is a great Prime, but his weapons are even more integrated. Let's get to them. One thing I almost forgot to mention was that Optimus Prime and every other Transformer toy apparently has light piping in his eyes, and this one really suits him very well. Blue eyes in the G1 is awesome. So we have our handy dandy lighter here. Just put it behind his head, and you can see his eyes are glowing bright blue. The all-spark is in within him. Power to the Optimus. Yeah, the light piping is awesome. The first weapon we're going to get to is his smokestack's gun. The thing how to turn into a gun is just fold him up to the side and make sure all the pegs are aligned to each other. You might want to do this in order to make his gun. That's a major part of his robotic transformation. It's pretty tricky, but once you get the hang of it, you get his gun. Also, if you want to add more features to it, you can pull out these things from the interior and make it look like a trigger. That's how the gun looks. Now, I'm going to show you guys a picture of what he looks like with a gun. Coming now. Optimus Prime has also another gun, which is his sleeper. The thing that I said was sad is actually great in robot mode. What you want to do is just fold these two things inside and pop this little thing up and then pop the little gray piece up, and you have a secondary ion molecular something gun. I forgot what I said on the box because it was a long time I got this figure. This gun is pretty hardcore and pretty badass. I'm going to show you what he looks like in robot mode right now. One cool thing I find that's amazing about the sleeper is that you can store it on Optimus Prime as well if you don't like it. And it's optional how you way you store it. You can store it halfway in gun form, which I can't show you right now, or you can store it like this, upside down, but I think that's kind of silly, so I store it usually like this in Optimus Prime. Makes him look kind of more defenderish, but, you know, he looks kind of hardcore. So there you go, guys. Transformers Universe Classics Optimus Prime. If you like this video, please press the subscribe button. I think it should be right up where my finger's pointing. If you don't, okay. Also rate 5 stars if you like it. 4, okay. 3, nah, 2, 1, nah. If you do like it, though, I would like to appreciate the 5-starness. So, hope you enjoyed this review. See you next time, YouTubers. This is Cyber Warrior 94, signing off. The world that we lived in must be protected at all cost.